Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. That's so good. Yeah, right there. Oh, it started. Darn it! Okay. Hi! Did I say darn it on TV? That's so bad. Okay, I take it back. Okay, this is lesson 6, Wordly Wise. So take notes. Okay, this is one of the best words you're going to learn all year. Anarchy. Yeah! Kids love that. It looks like this. I'm going to show you on the board. This is, you'll see t-shirts, especially at like Hot Topic, that have this sign on it. Anarchy, man. And teenagers love it, and they always think they're the first ones ever to discover it. And it basically means there's no laws or rules or government. You just do what you want and whatever. I know. So kids think that's completely awesome. So, yeah, I just stole your thunder in telling you that it's predictable and that your parents discovered anarchy, and you'll discover anarchy, and yeah. And just so you know, I'm not going to name names. The whole world can hear you, so I want you to stop. People in Zambia can hear you mumbling. All right, here we go. Number 2, apprehend is to arrest. Like the suspect was apprehended. It can also mean comprehend. So you can apprehend to grasp the meaning of or to understand can also be apprehend. I don't hear it used as much in that way, but I'm just saying. Okay, arraign. To arraign is to bring before a court. So the accused, write this down, the accused are arraigned. So an arraignment is where you're brought before the court and they're like, did he do it or didn't he? Okay. And my person holding my camera is very wiggly, but I'm not naming names, Patrick, because that might make you uncomfortable. Okay, assimilate, to blend in. Right, blend in. It says here to absorb into a population, to take in part and absorb into the whole. But blend in is a lot easier, I think, for a typical 8th grader to understand. Actually, for any human being to understand. So, right, blend in for assimilate. So new kids really want to assimilate. And at Parkview, here's how you'll know. Ooh, did I say the name of our school? This is such a bad video. Okay, pretend I didn't say that. Anyway, if you want to know if you, at our school, if you've assimilated, kids will start writing on your notebook in either whiteout or a big old pen. Once you got that, that is like the, you're one of us now. So that's how you know it. At our school, which I will call ArcQ school. Do you mind?
Sorry.
Okay. All right, bizarre. Is there anyone who doesn't know what that means? Yes, you have a question?
Oh, yeah. You know, for apprehend,
Yes.
is confiscate assimilate?
Well, oh, I'm so glad you said that. Is confiscate? That is such a great question. There's a genius back there. That's all I'm saying. Here in Horton Grove, where we're from. Okay. The question is apprehend and confiscate the same thing? You confiscate a thing, you apprehend a person. Ah, see, you've got a genius in the back. You just don't, you can't see that genius.
Oh, you want me to see, want me to see the genius?
Yes?
Wait, is that like
No, I don't.
Oh, sorry.
Is it like kidnapping? No, a policeman would apprehend you because you committed a crime.
Oh.
Not that you ever will. All right, next. Bizarre, I'm not even gonna, I know you all know what bizarre means. It's just weird, peculiar, not like any teachers that you know, named Mr. Novak or me. Okay, not at all. No, not bizarre.
Yeah, it's a funny, weird.
I'm bizarre.
He's
All right, here we go. Calamity is a big disaster. It's a fancy word for disaster.
like Calamity Jane.
Yes, Mr. Shouty Outy, like Calamity Jane. And Calamity Jane was called Calamity Jane. I think she was some kind of like, Wild West figure. Don't know that much about her. I don't remember much, but she, I guess everywhere she went, bad things happened. That was sort of what the whole Wild West was about, though. So why did she get called Calamity Jane when pretty much the whole Wild West was a calamity? I don't know. Next, conspire. I thought it said campfire because I'm not wearing my glasses because I'm vain. So I thought it was a campfire. Wow. Why do we need to know that? We all know that. Okay, conspire is two or more people together sort of ganging up and deciding to do something bad. And so when you conspire, conspire, it's typically wrong or illegal, but it isn't necessarily. But a lot of times, like a conspiracy, if you hear the word, it was a conspiracy, it means two people got together, two or more people, it could be an entire group of people to do something bad. But you can conspire together too. You could conspire to throw a party. But if you have a conspiracy, it's usually not a good thing. I'm just saying. All right, dissension is disagreement. So if you disagree, stop. Okay, so if you disagree, you can say, I dissent. And people will think you're super fancy. They'll also think you're a little bit bizarre because kids don't say, I dissent. But if you want to be cool like that, you could try it. See what happens at home. I dissent. So dissension is disagreement. Okay. I'm doing well here. Okay, elapse. Okay, elapse always has to do with time. So right, has to do with time. Time elapses. Okay, so nothing else elapses. Your hair doesn't elapse. Even if it falls out of your head, it doesn't elapse. As time elapses, some of the males in this room will lose all their hair. Maybe even some of the women. But elapsing only has to do with time. Okay, and the passage of time. All right, imminent, it means soon. So when you hear thunder in the distance, a storm is imminent. When your teacher says put away your books, take out a pen or a pencil, a test is imminent. It's about, just write about to happen soon. Interrogate. Police officers interrogate. It's to ask questions. It's usually in a very thorough manner as an interrogation. If I just say, hey, how was your weekend? I'm not interrogating you. If I say, how was your weekend? Where did you go? Who was with you? Where were you when this crime happened? I'm interrogating you. But if I'm just like, hey, how are you? It's not an interrogation. Where were you last night at 8 p.m.? Can somebody confirm this? That's interrogation. Someone starts asking you, someone in a blue or black suit with a badge on starts asking you that type of thing, you might be in really big trouble. Just saying. Not that any of you will be. Especially if you've got unless you're apprehended. If you're apprehended and they start asking you that, ooh, call a lawyer. Yes? Okay, so you asked a good question before. Now, not such a good question. Welcome to my life, viewers. Okay, and now, lionize. This is actually one that nobody in real life ever uses, except for kids who've studied wordly wise. But kids who, once they learn it, I have found they never stop using it. Which is so to lionize somebody is to make a really big deal out of them, to treat as a celebrity. So yesterday, for example, my daughter in her classroom in second grade, the teacher's daughter came. So that's two daughters there. I realize that's a confusing example, but my daughter's teacher's daughters came to school to observe. Well, she was like, Juliana was there. Juliana watched us all day, and Juliana might want to be a teacher. And Juliana was a superstar. She lionized her. Juliana became this very important, famous person. So to lionize somebody is to make them into, and you can see the word, what's the word that's in there that can help you remember it?
Lion.
What's the word within the word? Lion. Okay, and lions are known for being big and powerful and grand, right? Yeah. The word celebrity is not in there. The word within the word is lion. So you're sort of making a lion out of somebody by making them big and powerful and exciting. All right, and now I'm off task here. Okay, I'm off time. Oh, meticulous. Paying close attention to detail. That's meticulous. Okay, I'm moving on. It's just, okay, yeah, that's it. Shackle is to put into cuffs or to like tie up, but you can also be shackled. It can be symbolic as well. So you can shackle a person physically with, shackles are those things they put on your wrists or your ankles. You can shackle somebody too by not giving them freedom to do something. Like you could be shackled by not being allowed to try out or to become in student council. So you were sort of shackled. You weren't allowed to be to run for student council. Okay, and then swelter is really super hot, and that's it. That's all she wrote, and that's enough. Peace out, M-Town. Why do I keep saying that?